Jennifer. I'm grateful for it. As funny as it sounded, I'm still grateful. The room bouncer. I'm going to try this again. No, still not working. Piss off. There we go. Hi, Joe. Yeah, people do. Oh, what we do to each other sometimes, right? Oh, we've got slow people. It's supper time in most places. That's probably a bad time, but this is just for the generals anyway. This is for Sagittarius for the month of October. All right, I'm just going to dive into the candle business here. I am burning. Where's my lid? Is that it? Yeah. For the monthlies for October, I am burning my favorite candle from Intuitive Candles, Majestic Rose. Majestic Rose. For anybody new to Intuitive Candles, these are 100% soy-based handcrafted candles. They're high quality wax. They always burn clean. These are double wick candles as well, depending on the literal atmospheres in your home, how fast they burn, but at the very minimum 40 to maybe 48 hours of burn time on them. Please burn them the first time for 4 hours. Make sure you're going to be home. Don't leave them unattended. That goes without saying. But your first burn should be 4 hours long. If you want the candle to burn flat and clean, so when the candle's done and the wax is gone, your sides of your candle inside should look just as naked as this, with nothing left behind. That's the way to set it up, and it'll burn even from there on out. It's just that first time. It should be about 4 hours. This is my favorite scent of all. This is as close to the real deal as far as the scent of roses goes. It's not sharp, it's not penetrating, it's absolutely breathtaking. It's beautiful. It's even pretty. The wax is the same color as the lid, that hot pink. Very, very nice. Now what happens is when the wax melts down, you're left with beautiful reveals, like trees of life. This is just one of many that I have. Where's Lilith? Semi-precious stones like Lilith here, my pendulum. She's a red carnelian, and she is beautiful. And what else have I got here? Oh, there's one of my arrowhead. I can't remember what the stone is, but the design of it is, I love this one. I love it. Let me get it turned around. You can see the wrapping on it. Things like that is what you find. Anyways, so you go ahead with that. There. Now, if you decide to order a candle, just go to intuitivecandles.com. And if you use the promo code BOFF10, stands for Bay of Fundy Fortunes, the number 10, you'll get 10% off your complete order, and they ship all around the world. Go to intuitivecandles.com. Who's trying to talk to me? Okay. Jennifer. Yeah, just cracked me up. Jennifer, she's always doing funny things on the side that nobody can see but me. That was funny. Anyway, so what do we got going here? Hey, DeVerdis. Back for more, are ya? Sucker for punishment. Hi, Adventure Star. Wonderful. You're a Sag. Yeah. We're going to get started. Anyways, we got that, but that's what replay's all about. I don't have to sit here and wait, right? So, no smudges. I'm sorry for anybody that's new viewing the reading. There's no smudge amount of ingredients. So, I got some sweetgrass up behind me here. I didn't even line my camera up for this. I think you guys are okay, but no, it's all good. All right. I'm going to do the shuffle here. Just give me a moment. Working on my second cup of coffee. Geez, if I do good time, I may be able to get out and walk about for a little bit before the darkness hits. We get dark so early now. The days, we go from summertime hours, we go from, here's the difference, summertime, 17 hours of daylight. And in the winter, a little less than 8 hours of daylight. That's less than, that's half. Do you know what I'm saying? So, and it's getting so now it's like 7 o'clock or something like that, and it's dark. I forgot to check the last couple nights, but it's crazy. And in the summer, our longest days, it's like 9:45, 10 to 10 before we start to see the blue hour come on us. Long, long summer days, right? So, yeah. Massive difference, a massive difference. That some people don't deal with that very well, that light change, eh? And then we get the time change on top of that. So come the dead of winter, it's pitch black out at like 10 to 5. And by 5, it's nighttime now. You know, it starts getting dim about 4, a little bit after, and then by 10 to 5, it's just like, that's the end of the day kind of a thing. And a lot of people don't handle that very, very well. A lot of people, they get that SAD disorder, seasonal affective disorder, they call SAD, and from the lack of the light, it just triggers things inside, and certain things don't get triggered and they don't adjust to the change. Me, I love summer for getting out in. I don't like going anywhere in the winter time. I'm always afraid of slipping and falling and all that stuff. I'm really afraid of it. But I like the dark earlier hours in a lot of ways because everything quiets down earlier. In the summer, everybody's out everywhere till, you know, dark and then beyond. A lot of nights too, if it's warm enough. And there's a lot of racket, a lot of noise. There's just a lot of presence of a lot of different things. And then the winter time, come 5 o'clock, especially about 6. Deadly at 7, you can hear a pin drop out here. There's barely any traffic. You don't hear people out. And the world just gets it almost like in my part of the world, at 5 o'clock on a winter's day, it's like the earth, the planet herself, just takes this big, deep sigh of relief. The day is over, kind of thing. So, anyways, yes, I'm going to get right into your thing here. I've been 8 minutes in already. All right, here we go. This is for Sagittarius. My fur balls are both wide awake. There goes Stewie, just jumped out of his chair onto the floor, and the dog has his head turned. The minute the dog sees the cat on the floor, he thinks he's fair game. And why is Stewie just sitting there? It's like he's antagonizing maybe. He knows all he's got to do is be accessible, and it'll turn the dog inside out. Oh, there we go. There we go. The minute his head come up, he seen the cat, he froze and then went, pchoom. And it's too quiet. What's going on, boys? Knock it off. Oh, he got bored with him. Isn't that something? Well, that's a good sign. Here we go. Sagittarius, month of October 2019. It's general reading, everybody, which may or may not resonate with you in a personal way. All right? General reading is for everybody. You may not get anything at all from it, and then again, you might. So, this is for Sagittarius. I have 2 in my family. 2 of my boys. I have 3 sons, and 2 of them are Sagittarius. They're 1 year less a day apart. So for 1 day out of the year, they're the same. They're the same age for 1 day out of the whole year. So I'm going to cut right here for you guys. Right here. After this is over, bud, okay? With this one. Got the Two of Swords as your overall energy, and it shows the month of October for some of you making some big decisions. You're making some big decisions here. Simple choices for some, not simple, but just managed down to two choices. You've got to pick one or the other. Here, the thing with these swords is they're both equal in power. There's no right, there's no wrong. It's picking the best choice that's going to fit you better. It's not right nor wrong. It's the best fit for you. And trying to make this decision for yourself. And a big part of this, when people get stuck, and in this case applied to this card, what happens is you're too close. You've been staring at it, thinking about it, looking at it, pondering it for way too long with no break. You need to break that. You need to move away from it. You need to put your eyes somewhere else. Get focused on something else. Think about something else. And then come back later on and look at that again. Chances are you'll see that there was an obvious clue right there to help you make your mind up the whole time, but you were so close you were almost blind to it, kind of a thing. So, hello, Willow's Page from Australia. I love to see people from Australia, New Zealand, the UK. That's all really great stuff. That's wonderful. Welcome, welcome. Let me pull my book here to get the keywords here. See if we can stir anything else to come forward for you, Sagittarius. Two choices for most of you is what it is. And this is weighing on your mind. It's absolutely weighing on your mind. This card, because you're in the situation, may bring a little bit of tension and indecision. Yes. Feeling locked in conflict. The power of each decision of each sword, in a metaphoric way, appears to be equal. You may have found yourself in this situation. It may not have even been something that's happened that's been of your own doing. You were completely just an innocent bystander. It could be a choice of where to go, where to travel to, where to work at, who to be with, this sort of thing. But it's a choice more between two things than anything else. You didn't even bring this on yourself if it's an unpleasant thing. Your perspective could be blocked. That's why you need to take that break away, because you're missing an obvious clue here. So the advice is look again, take a fresh angle. Any action or decision is better than none at all. This is a great opportunity for a breakthrough in your way of thinking. It could change the way you see things and the way you think of things and perceive things. It could make that kind of a change in you. Keywords here are doubt and uncertainty, stalemate, indecision, being stuck, disconnection, and blocks. But I don't feel that completely at 100% for all of you, because I feel some of you are going to come to that point, and you are going to come to a major decision that's gonna change part of your life. It will change part of your life. So your second card we're looking at here is in your wealth and your finances. Beautiful card, King of Cups. And he's all about understanding. He's all about understanding. This is a man with integrity. The energy of it, the energy that comes with this card is about integrity, honesty, doing the right thing. He could be a father figure for some, a mate for others, or just the energy of himself, that energy of, well, of understanding. This king has integrity, he has honor, and he's very sensitive. And is very devoted to his friends, to his family, and to his career. More times than not, the court cards, the higher end with the kings and the queen, represent you, the viewer, or the person that's resonating with, gender aside, right? But that's what the energy is. It's all about integrity, honor, doing the right things, being sensitive to other people, and being devoted and known as being devoted to your friends, your family, your career, all the things that you care about. And when you're loyal for life until something breaks that. It sounds like Sagittarius. It does. Sometimes Sagittarius will pull away. Sometimes it's to recharge their batteries. At other times, they've got things on their mind that they haven't figured out yet, so they'll pull away and become a little distant that way. And they're not quick to share that with everybody. So, okay. If this is resonating with any of you, and this card is shown up in this reading, the King is here to indicate that you should balance your empathy with others with fairness to yourself. Don't drain yourself, leaving all that go to seep out into the world. You got to keep something for you, or you won't be able to help anybody, not even yourself. So you need to remember to save some energy for yourself if you're there for other people in an emphatic way, right? And like I said, he can make the ideal male partner as well. Someone with all those qualities. Their honor, their integrity, their loyalty, their honesty, their, all of that. Could be somebody that's in your life. The advice of this card, all right, is to follow your emotions. When it comes to money, don't feel like you have to explain anything to anybody. Just trust that you are right. If you're making investments, if you're taking money out of the bank, if you're putting money in the bank, this is something you do on your own. Okay? And you don't have to listen or even explain yourself to other people. You don't. This is your private business. But it shows that somebody could get their nose in your business. Just politely say it's, my private business. It's just that simple. People have to respect each other. And if somebody is bold-assed and stupid-assed enough to say to somebody, well, how much are you putting in there? It is none of their business. This is my new rule. If you're that bold and that brazen to get into my face about something, I'm sorry, I'm going to be as direct as I can be right back at you, and I won't hold back. And most people can't handle that, yet they're the ones that instigate it, and it was okay for them. So if somebody does that to me, I say, it's none of your business. Just that simple. It's none of your business. It's not something I want to share with you. If I want to share, you'll know. I've talked to people this way because you get sick of it after a while. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Your Sag and Cappy. Cappy's coming up next. I don't know. Oh, see, I promised kind of that I do many readings tonight too, and I don't want to get burned out. Okay. Hi, Charlotte. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. Yeah, you ripped someone a new ass, yeah. But anyways, the King of Cups are really good energy. As far as finances go, try to live mostly in moderation for the month of October. Anything you can cut back, anything you can wait for, that would be the advice of this card. Next card is your hearth, your home, your family. She's shown up a couple times too. So within your home, and this is probably representing you at home, we've got the Queen of Swords and resilience. Right off, I heard somebody going through something where you feel like you've been knocked down, but you're like that song, what's it called, Tub Thumpers, or I used to call it 50 Cent in the Tub. I put all these different rock names together. I tease my kids when it's not called that. Anyways, it's that I get knocked down, but I get up again. They're never gonna keep me down. You guys know that song, right? It's the kind of song you really need the music with. You sound off a key because they yell it. But anyways, that's what I'm hearing for this. Somebody getting knocked down, but you're resilient and you're getting back up again. No gender assigned in this position of the home and family. This could affect you, male or female. It doesn't matter. So, Jennifer. Don't give me the giggles, Jennifer. My hands are a mess. Oh, my God. I touch the incense and the black comes off. It's that or usually the smudges. You hear that thumping? That's little bear. He's got one of my sneakers. He's taking it from the doorway, like where I take them off at, and he's just rolling it. Oh, you little bugger. He's got the tongue out on it, and he's just going right to town, just giving her. That's what I'm hearing for you guys. Really and truly. As some of you, I hear somebody bringing down the wall or the axe or something to that effect. Have run of patience, no patience. Bringing the axe down. Okay, I've had enough of this. Here's how things are going to be from here on out. And you're being very open and very direct. And if people do, this is your attitude. People don't like it, I don't care. But this is how things are going to play from here on out. There's something being affected here. And you're going to step in and you're going to take the lead on this and you're going to call the shots. And you know what? Everybody's going to let you do that. And they're going to listen, is what they're going to do. But here the Queen of Swords has to be an outright, well, everybody would say she's being an outright bitch. But she's being an outright hardcore realist, is seeing things for what they are. All right, but this energy also brings you, this card brings you an energy of high respect and other people looking towards you and looking up to you. Okay. Is Chumbawamba? Okay, there you go. Chumbawamba. What did I say? What did I say? Something about a tub. I can't remember. Chumbawamba, you're right. You're right. Oh my God. Anyway, so we got the Queen. She's in your heart, your hearth, and your home. I'm getting this feeling with her this time around for you guys of somebody making some really, really hard, tough decisions within the home. Decisions have to be made. And it's like you're the only one that can make them. Nobody else can make these calls. You're the one that's making, and nobody wants to make them. They don't want to be put in that position. Hard choices, hard decisions. But excuse me, I don't see you losing out here at all. I see you getting locked down and locked into stability. That's what I'm getting from this card today. It's always different. Every reading is different. All right. Other than the fact, the generic side, she demands a lot of respect wherever she goes. She can see bullcrap in a heartbeat. Boom. So if anybody tries to mislead you in any way, Sagittarius, during the month of October, you're going to see right through it immediately. There could be some disappointments. It could come from people that you didn't expect that from. Lying, keeping things from you, lying through omission, not telling you something until it's too late. Let your intuition be your best guide for October. Listen to your gut. Don't wait to get it confirmed by other people. Listen to your gut. Yeah. She's very highly talented. She's very intelligent. She's very driven. This is an energy that commands respect. This is somebody that will stand their ground and put their own interests first and not be afraid to do that. We should all put ourselves first. We're more of a use in the world if we do. There's a big thing, but she does all the time. She can be charming, but she doesn't suffer any fools, and she can see the truth, like I said, in a flash. She always does. People should know better than to try to pull one over on Sagittarius. This card usually shows up in a reading to represent a strong woman. Business leaders, independent females, single parents, along that line. Strong women in the world. If you're resonating with this, it's time for you now to show your own strength of character. All right? That's the overall meaning of this card. As a matter of fact, is your strength of character. You know, you put a statement out there, you got to back up what you say, and that's partly what this is all about, is putting yourself out there. And if you're strong the way she indicates that you are, then this is nothing. It's water off a duck's back. You've been there and done it, and you're going to do it many more times, right, over the years, kind of a thing. The advice of this card for you guys is to be prepared to make a strong decision, or either respond to somebody else that has a final decision. Okay? You may need to do that too. Just bear with me for a moment. What is this pertaining to? That's what I gotta get here, and I'm not getting what it's all pertaining to. It just shows you stepping forward and taking charge of something. Nobody else wants to do it. And you're like, I have no problem with that. I'll do it. And you take charge and you take control. Everybody else is to close their pie hole and follow. They had nothing to say before this point. They should have nothing to say after this point, and you don't put up with it for a moment. And get yourself to prepared to either make a very strong decision or respond to somebody that's making a final shot that affects you. Keywords: intelligence, independence, leadership, insight, intolerance, determination, but justice is being served here with this card. Everything works out in the end. This thing, whatever this is, it's really not work related. This is close to home. This is within your intimate life. There's something here you've got to make a call on. I don't know what that is. I don't know. But it affects your most intimate, your family, your friends, mates, spouses, this sort of thing. The next card we're looking at here are your challenges, and there are none. You've got the Four of Wands here, and this card's all about receiving rewards, and you seeing the light and seeing the rewards that are coming at you. You're starting to see them now for all the hard work that you put in. We've got Wands here. Wands are all about work. They're all about the practical things in life. They're about risk-taking and business, getting involved in business, investments, all kinds of things like this, and working hard as well, of course, but we got, you know, rewards coming this way, and this is a beautiful thing for you. Okay, so with the Four of Wands, we got some passion involved here, of course, automatically. It goes without saying. There's always passion with the Wands. It's yeah. What this card is saying for some of you Sagittarius is that you are achieving a goal. You're making it. This could be finding a new home, something you've been looking for a while. You could finally find that new home during the month of October. You could be finishing up a project that's been long overdue, or you could be passing a test of some kind as well. This time it's about rewards for the month. There's going to be holidays for some of you, socializing for others. Love will happen for some, trips away for others. It's different for everybody. But all these things are going to be featuring during the month of October, all right, with this happy Four. This Four also brings you leisure and brings you fun and brings you freedom. Chilling out during the month of October. Some of you can lay your guard down and chill out a little bit and relax. It's also time to get back in touch with your inner child and celebrate the joys of life. That would indicate time away to yourself, taking a little vacation, a little trip away, so that you get in touch with yourself again. If you enjoy your own company, then go that way. As you find contentment within, and you will, you're going to get a sense of closeness of your spirit guides. Those that have passed on before, you just have a knowing that you're not alone. You're going to be feeling and experiencing that. Another meaning of this card off on the side is reflecting on happy memories. It shows you going back into the past a little bit. The advice of the card for you here is to be carefree while you can. Take advantage of that so you can replenish your mind, your body, and your soul. Why? You worked very, very hard up to this point. You deserve this break. All right? So take advantage of it. Your keywords here are balance, love, contentment, freedom, openness, travel, and a new home. And it's just goodness all the way around with the Four of Wands. This is beautiful for you, Sagittarius. That to have that in your challenges, no. It's beautiful. The last card is your message from Spirit. Card number 5. Oh, dear. Really? We've got another 4. But it's probably the worst one of them all. It's not bad, but it's the worst one. It's 4 cups. Somebody bored in their relationship, bored with their lives. They're just bored. No belief of a better love coming in their life. No belief of the love coming in their life. No belief of making more money, becoming more established, getting a better job, being happy with your work, and being happy overall. You're losing belief. You're becoming, your life has become stagnant and there's been no growth for a little while, is what's going on here. And Spirit acknowledging that for you as well, which is very kind. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So usually when this 4 does show up, yes, it goes without saying, it's often because you're feeling very dissatisfied with some aspect of your life. But you don't know what you need to bring to you to make you happy. You don't even know, because some of you are saying, I don't even know what it's going to take to make me happy. So far, nothing is working. This kind of a thing. You're feeling real dissatisfied, disappointed, let down. For some of you, it could be something as simple. If you're in a relationship, you're reaching a boring stage. That happens. If you're looking for love, or you're looking for work, you may be discouraged and find that there's nothing or no one out there for you. There's nothing that's ever going to ring your bell, we'll say. That's how you're feeling. Very negative, cutting yourself off short, not giving yourself enough of a chance, enough room here to have something wonderful happen. Shutting things down way too soon, maybe. That could be part of it. Because of these things and the way you're feeling and thinking, it could be that you're retreating into yourself rather than reaching out. And reaching out is really what you need to be doing, going after your dreams and going after your goals. Do you think so, Dee? And maybe this is just a lesson for you guys. You know, if all hell was breaking loose around you in your life, you would be saying, you know, I'd give anything to be bored. I'd give anything to be here with this card, right? Rather than have so much drama and turmoil in your life. So, you've got to keep the faith. You have to visualize your future and make sure you know what it is you want, where you want to be, what you want life to mean to you. You want it to be that way. The things that are important to you, you want them there. You want them part of your life. It's hard to keep the belief. It's hard to keep faith. But retreating into yourself, Sagittarius, is not the answer. It doesn't do anything. Life still goes on around you. And you're pretty much sealing your fate there. By pulling off and going alone and doing the solo thing, you're really limiting yourself in your life. So you're actually helping that all come true. No growth in anything then, because you've turned yourself away. So there is no growth. Everything is stagnant. There is no better anything, because you know what? In the bigger picture, for some of you, you've made that choice and decision to not grow, to not try to get new work, to not try to bring more color into your life. You've just given up and walked away. That's for one or two of you. That'll be it. The Spirit wants you to own up to your thoughts and your actions. It's the only way you're going to find happiness is to work through what is true and what is. Retreating's not fixing anything. The only one getting hurt is you. You're limiting yourself and you're wasting part of your life while you retreat. We always have to leave ourselves open to any possibility in the run of any given mundane day. Anything can come out of left field. Anything. You know, but we need to be there to receive. And if we're secluded and pulled off to our own, we're missing something. That's the biggest thing right there. Yeah. There's lessons to be learned in everything. Everything. And we have to keep our feet on the ground, and we do need to be realistic. A lot of really great relationships go through boredom stages. It doesn't give cause to go out and do something wrong. It's just a stage, and they'll come and they'll go. So people better get used to it, or their marriages and relationships will never last if, you know, they go running somewhere else because it's hit a board. No, you ride that out. It doesn't stay bored for very long. Be with somebody you can be yourself with, and always be direct and honest with as well. Maybe try to avoid this, falling into a slump. But by hiding yourself away, you're just sealing your fate. Yeah, card saying, yeah, you're this, you're that. You don't care anymore, this now. Okay, you got yourself hidden away. I guess that's how you feel. Nothing's going to change that. Here's the advice of the card. Get off your ass. Head straight forward. Go. Get out. Walk. Mingle. Mix. And leave yourself open to being inspired and inspiration. You need to give yourself a push, and you need to force yourself. I didn't feel like walking down the road today. I did it more for my dog. It turned out not to be a good time. I shouldn't have done that anyways, but still. Neither one of us enjoyed the walk, but we put a walk in, and I felt better. I said, well, I got a walk in today. That's good. You know, but forcing and pushing yourself. I'd rather just be watching. I have a favorite TV show, and I don't have any access to it because I don't have TV. Everything's like through Netflix. But I belong to a group on Facebook that represents this really popular TV show. And somebody posted a link and says you can get all 13 seasons here. That crap never works for me. It'll come up not available in your area, or it just won't load. It won't work, you know. Anyway, I clicked on it. Oh my God, it works. Oh my God. All I want to do is spend the whole weekend going on a marathon of these shows is what I want to do. And I can't, right? I've got readings I have to put out. We need to push ourselves. I could easily slide into that and just watch this all night long. But I had to say, nope, it's always going to be there. Look at it and get in the proper perspective. Get through these readings, make everybody happy, and everybody's got their cards for the month. And then I can freely, without any guilt, sit down and kind of just go into overdrive with my favorite show. But we need to push ourselves. Do you know what I'm saying? We really need to give ourselves a push. Yeah. That's wonderful, James, that you don't have anybody like that. That's wonderful. I'm sorry, Gisela. That's too bad. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Netflix is kind of, there's some things that are good and other things I'm not really sure of. So, hi, it's Allsty baby. My goodness, haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, mini binge kind of a thing. Yeah. I'm not getting my hair done till Wednesday. There's the thing. I've got to wait till Wednesday. As far as that goes, I need to go to town right now, and I can't get there. And the thought of spending money on, I'm probably going to have to go that way Wednesday. I'm going to have to call a cab out here. There's none out here. They have to come in from the city and get me and then take me in. It's going to cost me a brown belt just to get there and back. I'm almost tempted to do that tonight. I'm running out of stuff. The money's there, but no way to spend it. So there's the problems not having a car anymore. That just drives me crazy. I don't think my red Jeep's ever going to manifest. It's never going to materialize. I'd go by horse and buggy right now if I could. You know, kind of thing. So anyways, that's your card here. The card, it looks at stagnation and despondency, disillusion. Disillusion's a big word jumping off here as far as the keywords go. That some of you have locked yourself away because you're disillusioned about really your life and what's going on in your life. I can just promise you this. And I don't take tarot cards of spirit to tell you. You lock yourself up, you're not going to have any growth anywhere, anyway, anytime. It's not going to happen. So you'll be self-prophesizing, making it all come true by free choice. And the only one getting really hurt here is you. Self-protection for the rest of you, feeling a need for change for some of you, which is very healthy. There's nothing wrong with that. But being stubborn and being rigid isn't going to get you anywhere. It will not get you ahead. And that's why you're so closed off, is because you're not moving ahead and you're just compounding it. You're putting more on in your way. You're creating your own blocks as far as that goes. So that was your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Sagittarius, you got to be more straight and more honest with yourself. It's really just as simple as that. So I got to take care of Jennifer here. Okay. Leave the kitty alone. Leave Stewie alone, baby. Leave Stewie alone. Okay. Thank you, Jennifer. Appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, it went in twice. I don't know why it went in twice, but it's saying Sagittarius twice or something. I don't know why. I posted them both anyway. So, there we go. Are you at peace, Giselle? I'm glad. Thank you, Dee. I'm glad you're happy. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. Hey, Willow. Stubborn, are you? Not today, Satan. That's right. You want to get up and start your day tomorrow, like that meme says, the minute your feet hit the floor, Satan says, oh crap, she's up. That's what you want to do. You want to scare the crap out of the dark forces. We're all light workers. You, me, all of us we're trying to bring more light into our world, more acceptance, more peace overall. And the devil doesn't like that. The devil doesn't like any of that. The devil doesn't know what it's about. He can't relate to it. So, yes. In other words, you show the devil who's really boss here, you know. I don't feel threatened by any of that, actually. I really don't. I'm a light worker, and I know that's what I am. I know that's why I'm here, and that's why I do what I do. It's the only real thing that's ever worked for me. Do you know what I'm saying? It's really working for me. It's successful. And you're fulfilling something. You're making something worthwhile for my own life. I'm doing something I feel is worthwhile. So that completes me. Somebody else may go out and become a doctor, a family doctor, and they're fulfilling their life's purpose, making people feel better. Or maybe you're an accountant. You make people feel better by adding the numbers up for them. Do you know what I mean? But we all have a purpose of some kind. I wing mine every day. I never know what's facing me. And the next word I say, the next person that comes in, I never know what's coming at me. So we always have to be prepared we can go ahead, we can plan our lives out and follow through with those plans, but we always make room for surprises as well. And they're not all bad surprises. And sometimes they're really, really good. Yes. I got one baby, one little fur ball. Yeah, being negative makes you feel like crap. Is sometimes people, I want to touch on that, Jennifer, because sometimes people take being realistic to being negative. And sometimes realism is just the way we have to go. Just to touch on that subject right there, that being realistic is not being negative, but you get some people are negative. It's part of their nature. They're negative about almost everything. They don't believe in anything could happen, you know. No matter how many times good things happen, they seem to grab onto the bad stuff. And they hold on to that for some reason. Why they do, who knows, right? So, but being positive is definitely, but remaining realistic at the same time. So yes, I think we better stop this. It's going on 1:45. The hour, it's 46 minutes in. I'm going to try to come back. See, we're coming up on 7 o'clock here. It's 6:53. No, we're not going to be dark for another half hour or so. So it's almost 7. I'll try to come back in an hour at 8 o'clock and see if we can't get a few mini readings in, because I did kind of promise. Not promising I'll last 3 hours though, because I've been at this for a while. So we'll finish, pick up tomorrow, or maybe even later on tonight. It depends how I feel. But the next monthly reading that I'll be doing for you guys all will be Capricorn, will be coming up next. So if not tonight, it's going to be tomorrow, will be the first one up. Anyway, maybe you guys can stop by and just kind of help fill the channel up for the mini readings at about 1 hour's time. Depends on where you're at. Thank you very much for being here, and I wish you all the best October, and build some beautiful memories and have some good progress forward, and find your inner peace. Thank you very much for being here. Very much. Goodbye for now.